Hole 6 has 2 tee pads, an AM pad which is just a straight 272-foot shot, where the pro pad is about 50 feet behind and slightly left. Each hole is reasonably easy, but a hard throw could make your disc turn right and find the water, or go past the pin and find the same fate. The wind can be a definite factor here.
Alright, Jonathan Matthews seems to be on the pad first.
Jonathan on the tee pad.
There's some water on the right hand side. Throw a bad shot and you will end up OB. He's throwing a putter though.
Look at the tree.
Bit high.
Real hard.
Hit some trees toward the end of the fairway. He left himself about a 50-foot, 60-foot putt. And these young guns, I'll tell you what, here's Cam with another putter. They just love showing off their big arms. Cam with the drive.
A little to the left.
A little to the left. Left himself a good 40-foot putt.
Yeah.
Put themselves in good position for another 2.
Seasoned vets coming up to drive.
Mickey Carnell's up to drive. Here goes Mick. Looks like he's throwing a rock. Here's his pull. A little high, but it looks like it's carrying well.
It looks nice. Is it going to go in, folks?
Oh, man, he's just short of the chains. Mickey gave it a good old run there, folks. Real good run. Here's Brian Moore.
Excited.
Brian Moore with a nice laser.
A little long in the water. Yeah,
it's a little long OB.
Gallery following the doubles round.
Yeah, we got lie. Actually, Jonathan's going to be putting first here for the 2.
Should be pretty easy for him.
We'll see. I don't know. He's
been in and out a lot today.
Oh, he's off right and short.
Good thing he has Cam to back him up.
Cam seems to have ice water running through his veins. Murmurs a little something to himself right before the putt.
Hope his back is strong enough to carry Jonathan all day.
And there's the putt, folks.
Very nice.
Seems like Cam seems to be carrying the group right now. This is definitely the Cam show, everybody. This is definitely the Cam show.
Ahead of the seasoned vets.
Alright, now Brian Moore for the 2. There it is. Now's the putt. Alright, folks. That looks like a pair of deuces on hole. That looks like a pair of deuces on hole 6. Let's go ahead and see what hole 7 has to offer us, folks.
Hole 7, with its 2 pin placements, one at 234 feet and close to the water's edge, and the other at extreme hyzer left, which is tucked around the corner and guarded by trees, can be a great birdie, but also can be frustrating to some. Pin 1 gives you a simple anhyzer route with the water right, and pin 2 requires a stronger throw to get around the big tree and around the corner.
Here we go, we're at hole 7. Cam is at the pad first. Hole 7's tough. You know, you got to get a nice sharp hyzer around the trees. You got to throw it right though, because if you throw a handy, you're going to end up in that water OB, or you can end up long across the ditch behind the pad or behind the basket. So Cam goes a bit high. The wind takes it a lot higher than he wanted it to.
No, it's not pushing it back any.
He is across the sidewalk. Decent drive, but definitely not too material.
Yeah, quite far from the basket.
Brian Moore, everybody, goes real high. He's letting it carry. It looks like he's going to get a good drop one in there. Oh. Alright, folks, we're at hole 7. Say sorry for the mix-up. What they were doing is actually going best shot for the first 6 holes, then they're alternating for the second 6 holes. So we just got Cam's drive, and now Jonathan has to take the upshot, and then Cam will do the putting if need be. And Brian Moore drove, and Mickey will be doing the upshot, and Brian Moore will be putting if need be. Here we have Jonathan Matthews with the up. Pretty pretty deep, probably about 65 feet. He's actually tucked right behind a tree, so it's making it a bit uncomfortable for him. Not sure which way he wants to stand. He's probably changed his position 4 or 5 times now. Here's the delivery.
He's probably cursing Cam in his head.
Yeah.
For giving him that shot.
Giving him this awful shot. It's carrying. Oh. He hits the chains, but it spits out, folks. Nice shot by Jonathan Matthews. Now we have Mickey flying along 2. He marks his lie.
That's probably a 50, 60 foot putt.
He's going to be straddling, folks. This straddle putt is a lot harder than it looks, let me tell you.
It's the bane of my existence out here at Water Tower.
I couldn't get it forever. Still don't have it. I don't know what I'm talking about. Mickey takes a second. We have a pedestrian on a bicycle.
Worked him a little bit.
He's going to take a second.
Looks like he has something to say. And somebody there to listen.
One of our good patrons of the park. Alright, Mickey settles back in. Here's the putt.
Off the top.
Off the top of the basket, folks. Looks like both teams will be getting a 3. Alright, Brian Moore's marking his line for the 3. Should be a simple routine putt. And there you have it for the 3. And
Cam's turn to putt.
Yep.
Should be pretty easy. And let's see what hole 8 has to offer.
Hole 8 is pretty much a 316-foot shot with a slight hyzer to the left. This hole was just modified with an added placement about 70 feet directly behind it. A good straight throw could possibly give you a good look at this birdie.
Alright, Jonathan Matthews is on the pad on hole 8. We've extended this pin too. It's pretty long now. Straight down the fairway, has to hyzer out at the end. But you gotta get a good pull. Nice little headwind.
They've recently lengthened the hole on this.
Jonathan kind of pulls it hard to the right and hits a tree. And look, oh, it's inbounds. But he hits a tree early.
He doesn't look happy. And I bet Cam isn't either, since he has to
throw from there. This alternate shot really kicks your butt if you don't have a good throw. So let's see what Mickey can pull out for Brian Moore here. He's actually going to step off the pad. We have another park walker, so we're going to go ahead and wait for them to walk. Mickey's back on the pad. He has to get a good shot, leave Brian Moore something to work with here. Jonathan Matthews didn't really leave Cam much to work with on his drive.
This is their chance to catch up. They are quite far behind at the moment.
Mickey with the, kind of tight into the trees. Kicks down at the end there.
Not too bad.
Yeah, we're actually live now. Cameron's discussing with Jonathan what he wants to throw.
Afraid of.
We actually have a tarp hanging on the right side of the fairwell, Nate. And when the wind blows, it's kind of right in Cam's backswing. He hits a tree there.
He's an easy putt for Jonathan.
I don't know. I left a little beef on that putt.
Be more lining up.
Be more with a nice little toss. That's just
Gets
nice
through
three.
easy. And that should also be
That should be a 3
putt for Mickey.
Go Jonathan stepping up for the 3 here. It's probably about a 20-foot putt. He should bang this, no problem. I don't know, though. Jonathan seems to crumble under pressure.
Yeah, the 6-6 and 6 format has definitely shook things up a little bit.
Definitely. And he nails it for the 3. Here's Mickey for the 3.
Should be pretty routine.
And he knocks down the 3. Alright, well, folks, let's see what 9 has to offer. It's a big hole, and Cal Lincoln will definitely let you know what it's all about.
Hole 9 is the longest hole on the course, with a standard placement of 560 feet and an even longer placement at 624. This hole is definitely favorable by the big arms, but also requires some accuracy off the tee. With a strong headwind most of the time, an overpowered throw can turn over into the woods on the right and present some definite problems, saving 3 and then sometimes saving a 4. Placement is key on this demanding hole.
We are on hole 9. Cam has quite a big arm. It should be exciting to watch.
Yeah, I can get one every now and then down there, but it's never good. It's never good. Still have a couple discs right there on the right side of the fairway that I've yet to find. If anybody finds that disc, my phone number is on it. Please give me a call. I'd love to have it back. Cam Lincoln's on the pad.
Not sure what he wants to do.
He's been known to throw a roller here, but I doubt, we have another.
We have pedestrians in the way.
There he goes.
Maybe not pedestrians.
If I know Cam, he's going to try to throw a big old air shot. And he does.
There it goes. Will it stay up?
Oh, that's a nice little pull. I'd say about 370, 375.
A little short for him, though.
Definitely a little short for him. Alright, let's see what Brian Moore does. I believe Brian Moore might. He's going to be throwing a nuke by Discraft. Be more the ham. I told you, folks, he likes the camera. And here he goes, waste no time. It's a little low.
Get him in the air. There it goes. It looks like it's in the middle of the pond on hole 10.
On 10's fairway. So. Alright, folks. Mickey's eyeing his upshot. Again.
Drive.
It's a very popular park, so we have to do a lot of waiting for the patrons that come walking through. It's always fun. You never know what you're going to get.
Seems to be a...
He's going to have to throw a nice big anhyzer to get it back to that basket. They're actually throwing from 10's fairway back at 9's basket. Here's a throw. It's high.
The trees.
See if it's going to flex back out. It's a little short. It's a little short.
40, 50, 40.
Yep, definitely. There we go. Looks like Cam just passed the 400-foot marker. Looks like he's about 401, 402 on that drive. And that was a bad drive, folks. I'm telling you, the kid has an arm.
This hole's, what, 530?
No, it's actually 6 and change.
No, that's the long pin position, though.
Oh, okay. Well, here's Jonathan with the up. Well, and he just scooting it up there. It's a little bit short, but
Cam should be able to make it.
Cam should be able to knock that down. Here's Brian Moore with the putt. To the 3, he's probably about 35, 40 feet out. 45, actually. And he bangs it. He bangs it. Alright. Brian Moore scooting out of the... For being such a ham, he sure as heck got out of the way of that camera really fast, didn't he?
Yeah. Anxious about hole 10.
Yeah, alright. Cam Lincoln marks his lie. This should be a simple little 12 to 15 foot putt.
Yeah, it's a little sweaty.
He bangs it, no problem, guys. Both of them get a 3. Alright, let's see what 10 has to offer.